Hello YouTube. I had some troubles with my two-stroke outboard. The telltale wasn't spurting water when the engine was running, so I've videoed my investigation into what was going on. So I did try poking the telltale with a bit of wire to clear it if there was a blockage at that end, and clearing the pipe that comes out. But when I put the wire in, it hit something really hard, so it seemed to be almost as if it was hitting metal. So I decided to take the bottom end off of the outboard and see if I could trace down the pipe where the blockage was. Okay, so I found a 10mm set for my drill. I'm going to try and drill it out now. Okay, loosened it. That's all I needed to do, that's good. Now, yes. What I'm going to do now is pour some water in up here and see if it runs out the bottom. This is clear, really. To do was to try and check the flow of the water from the end back down towards the impeller. So what I'm about to do here is put a syringe into the outlet pipe and try and squirt water backwards to see if the water comes out of the inlet pipe that connects into the impeller at the bottom.
So check the other end and see.
Okay, so what's not clear from the video is nothing actually came through the bottom, so I'm now looking at the impeller to make sure the impeller's working as well, so at least I can then work my way back from the impeller back up to the telltale.
So just to see what I just did, I immersed the bottom in water, then I'm driving the propeller around, and I can see water coming up through the feed through there. Alright, so that's okay. I'm going to try with a bit of cable. Let that down, try with a bit of cable and see if I can just prod it and see what if I can feel a blockage in the pipe. I've got this cable here. Cut that end off. And what I'm doing is, this is the water pipe that goes up. I'm going to run a cable up and just see if I can feel the blockage. Can't feel anything that length. Try a bit further though. That must be all the way to the top. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to have to put this back together.
So what I've managed to prove now is that the impeller's pulling in the water and it's coming up, and there doesn't seem to be any blockage all the way back up to the top of the outboard. So that the blockage is definitely somewhere at the top of the outboard. So I just need to put everything back together again, and this is the third attempt for refitting the bottom, the propeller part back onto the main shaft of the outboard.
This goes up and down when I put it gear.
What I'm checking here is that the forward and neutral lever is still working, and it's pushing the cable up and down correctly, so that it will go into gear when needed and doesn't slip. What I've decided to check now is I'm going to unbolt the there's like a connector on the bottom of the outboard where you can flush water through after you've been using it at sea. So I'm unbolting that, and I'm going to see if when I run the engine, if water comes out of that hole rather than the telltale, and then I know that the blockage is limited to just where
I
the
think
telltale
so
pipe
you
is.
can put water in if you need to flush it. This is pretty shockingly bad.
As you can see, I
Sounds
also
like
tried
people going
squirting
through.
water in through that hole to see if it would come out through the telltale or anything else, but to be honest, it was pretty
I
inconclusive and
will
a
try
bit of
and
a
run
waste of
it
time.
that off and see if water comes out of there.
Okay, so when I start the engine, you should see some droplets of water come out just from where that bolt was that I just took out, showing that the water's getting through to the engine and cooling it, which is great news. So unfortunately, I didn't record it in the video, but I did put the wire in through the telltale again and like push a bit harder, which then did clear the blockage. So now the telltale is working. And in fact, in hindsight, it would have been better if I'd just done that right at the beginning of the video, and it would have saved me an afternoon of messing about with the outboard. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.